Usually just wake up in the morning, head out to the farm where the track is, do a little bit of riding, try to get that done, before 1 or 2. Try not to let the day drag out too long. Then I try to do a little bit of a hobby in the afternoon, whether it's golf, fishing, water skiing, tennis, just to always keep the excitement there. And yeah, nothing too crazy from day to day, but yeah, just try to follow my training with some hobbies to keep it all exciting all the time. Favourite place is in definitely in Young, New South Wales. Just being home with the family and seeing them on a day-to-day basis and hanging out with my niece, nephews, and just everyone is great. I wouldn't give it up for anything else. So yeah, probably favourite place is definitely back home. Well, I don't have a car here in Australia, so kind of just whichever one's available at the time. If mum's car, dad's car, brothers, just whatever I can get my hands on. But back over in the USA, I have a F-150 cargo van, just pretty much like a equivalent to a Volkswagen here or something like that in Australia. So just a little box van, pretty creepy. Get called a pedophile and stuff like that a lot. So it's all good fun, but comes with the sport. I don't really have a favorite type of music. I like country as much as it kind of sounds. I can understand it. I can sing along with it. Kind of have a bit of a good time. But I kind of like it all. Definitely, don't like country trying to get me amped up to go for a race. I kind of want to listen to some techno and stuff like that. But yeah, if I was to choose on a day-to-day basis, it would be country music. Last movie, actually, it was a couple nights ago. Seen Braveheart, one of my favorite movies. It didn't take one night to watch. It's a very long movie, so kind of split up over 2. But yeah, last movie I watched was probably Monday night on the lounge watching Braveheart. Yeah, growing up, I was a very active kid. I loved sports. I loved being outside. So with school and everything, we had, touch football, rugby league, everything like that. So growing up, when I was at school, I'd always try to compete in that when I'm out of motocross and whatnot, and never really tried to make a profession of it. I just did it for a hobby, but I would like to say I was okay at it. It wasn't terrible, but, motocross is definitely my forte. Depending on the weather, I'm pretty privileged to have a lake pretty close to home here that we go water skiing at. So, if the weather's nice, we'll take the boat down, do a little bit of fishing, maybe some water skiing. Try to, axe ourselves as much as possible, so to speak, and just have some fun with it. Being outside and whatnot and hanging out is pretty much what I like to do on the weekends. It will have to be my family for sure. Mum and dad, they've taught me so much with motocross, supercross, and just with the general day-to-day thing that you go through in life. I would have to say, Mum and dad have done a great job of guiding me through that and teaching me the basics. So they're definitely my biggest inspiration. Wouldn't say 9 to 5, but I would maybe say 7 or 8 to maybe 2 or 3. Nothing too crazy, but I don't. Growing up, my family is all into construction. Dad's a builder, brother's a concreter, and my other brother does construction as well. So it's a big family, thing to be surrounded, to be involved in that type of stuff. So I would always get called up to go help them out, whether it was 2 days, 3 days here, or sometimes in the off season, 4 or 5 days out of the week, I would go work. So I definitely like to be independent, and I'm a very independent person. So growing up, I was always made to work to kind of, figure out what you had to do to work for your money. And yeah, I did like it, but them days are what has driven me to be in this position now. I don't necessarily enjoy going from work from 9 to 5, but yeah, I have experienced it. I'm a good cook. That's probably something not many people would picture, but yeah, I was kind of chucked into the deep end of things a couple years ago when I moved to America. I had to cook, clean, look after myself, and yeah, my mum used to send me recipes through, and I would go into town, buy some groceries, whatnot, cook up a storm. I wasn't going to say they were all good recipes or all good meals, but I definitely love to cook, and yeah, I would like to say that's probably something not many people would picture, talking to me.